So here we have the box that you get with the Speedmaster Professional, the Moonwatch. It's really large. I don't know how many of you guys know what kind of boxes you get with watches, but they certainly aren't this big. I'll just put my hands in the frame so you can see the size. I also have some other boxes here just to compare. This is a regular Omega box that you get with the Seamaster or the Planet Ocean or one of those. As you can see, there's quite a big difference. I have a Rolex box. This is the classic one. We've all seen that one. This is for a Submariner. And as you can see, tiny. And I have a little Seiko one here. That's what you get when you buy a Seiko. Unless you buy one of those weird limited edition Prospex ones that are just a little wider, but it's basically that. So as you can see, this is a whole new thing. It's like a massive box, and there are actually two boxes. I'm going to go ahead and open this one. This one got a few scuffs on it, unfortunately. And this is what you have inside. Pretty amazing. Before I take a look at this, what have we got back here? We have the Omega instruction manual. This just has all the stuff. I think that this has most of the watches they have. This isn't all, this isn't all how you use a Speedmaster. It's not that complicated. It's probably in like 6 languages anyway. Then you have your cards. I actually love this one. This one is quite nice. It's got a suede texture to it. Normally I've seen them before in kind of cheaper looking kind of pleather or something. But this one's really, really nice. Before I open this guy, underneath we have a couple of cool little brochure manual things. This one is how to take off your bracelet and put it back on, or put it on a NATO, or you know, a leather strap or whatever. And then this one is really nice. It's got cool kind of bright red reflective paint on the edges. They spared no expense, I swear to God, it's crazy. And in here you have the whole history of the Apollo 11 missions and Apollo 13 missions. The whole history. There's an iconic picture there. I assume you recognize that. He's got the watch on. Almost looks like he's posing the watch. It's amazing. And yeah, the whole history. It's kind of cool. I'll put those back in. The main event. This guy. It looks like a Fender Stratocaster case, a vintage guitar case. Anyway, super cool. Yeah, kind of solid. And I won't beat around the bush anymore. Let's open this. If you flick these little red guys up, it releases the catch. And here we go. And there's your Speedmaster. Let me push this into the frame a little. Now I immediately had this put on a leather strap when I bought myself. It's kind of got these kind of funky holes in it. I don't really like the Speedmaster with the steel bracelet. It's not really my thing, so I had them take it off immediately. And I put this one on. I also have the classic brown vintage, which I think is probably the best one for it. What else have we got? We have this funny thing here. Some people say it's like a coin. It's not really a coin. I heard one guy say maybe it's a fridge magnet. They would hardly put a magnet right next to something to which magnetism is extremely detrimental. I reckon it's probably a paperweight, you know, for the office, so you can drop it on top of papers on your desk. Over here we have a little compartment with a loop. It's a really nice loop, actually. It's got Omega written on it there. And It's really high quality. It's a little bit pliable. And it's got this cool end on it. And it's a high quality loop. I have other loops. You can get a loop for 10 or 15 bucks on Amazon. This one is much higher quality. You could probably sell this thing after the fact and get $100 for it. Especially because it's got Omega written on it. In here, we have the extra NATO straps, the Velcro one, the one they actually used around the spacesuit. And then a kind of a fancier, more luxurious NATO. As you can see, I haven't even taken these out of the wrapping. That one's got the Omega logo right there. And it's really nice. They also give you a cool tool to take off the strap. They're assuming you will be taking off the strap. This is a nice, high quality, like heavy tool. And I've actually used it a couple of times. It's not a toy, it's the real deal. Like, you can really use it. Again, if you buy the watch and you don't care for all this stuff, you can probably make a lot of your money back just selling these parts separately. I think somebody would probably pay about $100 for this tool. And then here I have the original bracelet. These things go for $600 or $700 on eBay, the originals. It's a beautiful bracelet. I just don't like the moon watch with the bracelet. It's just not, it's not the real moon watch to me. So there it is. That's everything you get with the watch. It's pretty impressive. Again, I'll put up the Rolex box right next to it, just for a little context. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm much more impressed with all the goodies they give you with this. I mean, this watch is what, retail about $5,000. The watch that came in this box is retail about $10,000. So, I don't know, I really feel like Rolex could make a little bit more effort. Maybe they realize that people don't really care about the box. The only bad thing I will say about the box is that after you bring it home and kind of leaf through the manual and check out all your extra goodies, the box is really enormous. I mean, the bigger box that it comes in, you wind up just like pushing it under your bed. Unless you're crazy about your Speedmaster and you want to make it kind of an attraction of furniture or something in a room, I don't think you'd really do anything with this box. Which is why I mention that maybe selling this or selling the bits and pieces that come with it might be a way of recuperating some of the money that you just dropped on your watch. Of course, then when you go to resell the watch, if you ever do, it would really help if you have this cool box. But I will say that, you know, when you're a watch collector, you wind up with a lot of boxes. You don't really need a crazy enormous box in your house. After the first week or two, you probably just forget that you have it. And it might even become a nuisance if you have a small apartment or something like that and you're kind of strapped for space. Again, I'll show you the outer box. It's, you know, that's not small. So anyway, there it is. That's the box you get with the moon watch, the legendary moon watch, as it says right here.